Good evening and welcome to EvilGinger Miniatures, where I'm doing a part 2 on the episode I did yesterday, which, to be honest, didn't have a great deal of content, mostly because it hadn't arrived yet. I'd got my super secret dice arrive, but that was about it. And as it turns out, I'm probably going to have to order some more super secret dice at some point, but that's not the thing. The thing that arrived this afternoon is this, which is going to be unboxed. It's from North Star, and I thought it was going to arrive today at some point, but you never can be sure with the post these days. So here we go with a very quick and simple unboxing, if we can get the angle right. I also like North Star's snazzy new tape, and we'll have to get some EvilGinger stuff with that, so that people know what's coming when it's coming. So not very good at opening boxes, and unfortunately this box is of great use to me again, because unlike when I was working at Spirit, when they got reused for sending stuff out, book boxes are a bit of a one-use item, because I don't send books out. Here we have the stuff, and how to do North Star, and the hardback rule set. Now, I was expecting an A4. Is this an A4 rule set? It's not a piece of A4 paper. No, it's not A4. It's not A4, because that's a piece of A4 paper with secret scribble plans on the other side of it, which is why I'm not flashing it to you. There's the rule set. Forgotten Ruin, the adventure war game. It's by Nordic Weasel, who's the same person who does 5 Leaves on the Borderland and 5 Parsecs. And whilst I have issues sometimes with the rules mechanics, does some decent sets of rules. And any issues with the rules mechanics I might have, I will be able to fix with the mod that I'm doing to turn it into a 1914 based game rather than a modern game, because modern tropers don't tend to use the silly 1914. They didn't have those cameras. That's what it looks like inside. I find that in my old age I have trouble reading PDFs, which, while I've had the PDF sometime, that's the official map. I may or may not be using it. And I will be doing a thing, we're having a good read of this and working out how the mechanics work, because I can actually use it with some dummy counters and things. And we will be getting a demo of the official squad generation rules, and to allow me to perfect my 1914 mod rules. But there we are. We have Forgotten Ruin, and I'm really looking forward to getting that filmed and shown to you, and it enthuses me, which means I will get the commission work that I've got lying about done. And also today, which I'm not going to open because I know what's in here, is a box from Perry, which is for the purposes of fixing something I messed up and should have fixed months ago, but mental health issues got in the way of. But that's on the made, as is the continuation of the slow assembly of Fallout stuff, which is going to take forever. If we're looking at the paint scheme, the painting isn't going to take very long once I get to that stage. But whoever designed it decided that they were going to physically torture anybody that tried to assemble it, especially as the assembly instructions are only available via PDF, and the PDF is currently open in the corner of my, it's pinned in the corner of my browser, so that I don't have to keep finding it again whenever Firefox updates, which it seems to do really, really often. Setup will I've also been talking to other people about plans for the future, including some alternative World War I things, or alternative, well, World War I adjacent stuff, shall we say, because I've been looking into the Shah's Cossack regiment, and I'm looking to do it as a fancy, as a World War One, World War One unit at some time in the future. I will have the standard bearers and command group for that on order, and there's a possibility of machine gun support to go with the cavalry, which I've been in discussions about today, and which I will keep you updated on as I keep updated on. But it's not going to be quick. But full squadron of cavalry with supporting machine guns and flying Sasanian battle flags for the win, because it's Alt World War One, and you can do pretty much what you like with it, including weapons that don't exist, and upsetting all the Victorian sci-fi people who think that steam-powered tanks are fine, but machine guns, which the Victorians definitely had, aren't fine. But with that, I will keep it nice and short and brief, because there will be stuff to see, and I will have better filming stuff very soon. The better filming stuff being a webcam, so I can see what I'm filming here, and I can actually use the cover over there, which is currently covered in, well, stuff that I need to find a home for, and or bin, or both, as a painting and assembly desk, so you can actually see me do stuff, rather than me trying to wave stuff in front of the pinhole camera on top of here, which isn't, to be honest, much more better than the camera on most smartphones, and we know how we feel about smartphones. Anyway, that's me for today. Expect more of me on here. Oh, before we go, I used to do very regularly little daily chats on Facebook, and I would still be doing them, but for two things. First of all, I got very, very low, and it became an effort just to make myself smart enough to sit in front of a camera and say hi and show you something. Secondly, Facebook now don't keep those films up for very long. You have to download them every hour, every month. And they were meant to be a catalogue of, companies it developed. I mean, it takes 10 years to get this far. So, given an average dwarf lifetime, it may actually be ready by sort of 2030s, by the end of the century. But anyway, I might be doing some more of those little filmlet things on YouTube, especially when I've got a better setup than I have at the moment. As I say, there is a very nice webcam and microphone setup coming, and some orders and an order for some light bulbs, so I can actually get and an extension, so I can actually get my painting lamp, or a painting lamp up here, painting photographic lamp up here, and I'll be talking to Igor's replacement, who's actually competent, about building a photo desk that I can take down and put up, so you can see pictures with lovely backgrounds, because we'll be getting commercial licenses for some lovely backgrounds, and I may even, because I can paint a bit, scenic wise and picture wise, be painting some of my own backgrounds. Anyway, that's me for now, and sorry for the false ending about a minute ago, but stream of consciousness, as you know, and I will be out with you again almost certainly before Tuesday. So goodbye for now, and take care, everybody. Bye.